Let's go slowly code 201 bitwise and number range. For this question, it give us a left and right, which represent the range from the left and right. And left and right are inclusive and return all of the bitwise and all of the numbers in that range. So we know if we have, for example, right, for example, to be 1, 1, 0, 0, whatever, 1, 0, and we have a left, for example, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, right? So if we have left here and the right here, right? So what we see is that we iterate from this lower bound to this up bound, right? And we can find this prefix, they are the same, right? So any number in the range, if the lower and upper they have same prefix, right? Then those numbers will have the same number here, right? Then we iterate from this number to this number, right? So we'll see every time what we iterate is that we add for example add this one to be 1, right? And then we convert this one as 1, 0 and 1, 1, right? So that means every digit it's going to, from the left to right, it's going to have those kind of 0 and 1, right? And until it goes to the one which is not different, which to the bits to this kind of position, right? So that means every number from this to this, right? They will have at least zeros into it, right? So this part, the end result is 0. So the result of any numbers between left and right is actually the prefix, this kind of bits, right? 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So after analysis, this kind of analysis is just that we try to find the left and right, the prefix, right? And use this 0 to, if we find the prefix and use a 0 for the rest part, right? So let's write code for this, should be straightforward. So we'll say, let's have from the right to the left to find our counts, right? So we'll say shift counts, shift. So we want to find how many numbers shift from the right to find the common part, right? So we call shift. So let's call shift equals 0, right? So while left doesn't equal to right, so we'll have left right shift 1 and right shift 1, right? And also we have a shift plus 1. And after doing this, we know the comma prefix is now the right or left, right? So what we do is that we just return this kind of left, right? Whatever, and let's shift to the left, right? While should be shift, not greater. Okay. The Python code will be very similar. And we'll have a shift equals to 0, right? And while left button equal to right, we are going to have left shift equal to 1, right shift equal 1, shift and we'll have a shift um plus equal to 1, right? And then in the end, we just return left shift position, right?